Hey guys, my name is Pat Ball, and I've got the first video of my new YouTube series called Just Another Battle Spot series, where I highlight interesting Pokemon VGC matches I've done on my Twitch channel. The following was from my first broadcast, and the link for my Twitch can be found in the description below, so give that a follow if you haven't already, and enjoy the video.
Okay, we see Snipey with a 1501 from California, so I'm a little hesitant because his name is Snipey, which might be Stream Snipey, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So he has good stuff. Bit of a Trick Room mode with P2 and Marowak. And then he has Lele, Garchomp, Celesteela, and Tapu Koko. So I kind of like leading Lele here because it gives me taunt. It also gives me assured terrain for at least one turn. And then I like leading Arcanine with that so that I can put on some pressure there. And that way Lele can take most things decently. What else do I want to see here? Garchomp might be nice. And I need a bit of a Trick Room mode. I don't really have a Trick Room mode with this. I gotta pick things, so I'm gonna use Garchomp and Kartana? Or Tapu Koko? Yeah, Kartana. Okay. So what's Snipey gonna do? He leads Celesteela and Tapu Lele. So Snipey's probably looking at Celesteela lead, probably because of the fact that I said I was going to lead Lele. But so let's see what all I can do. Bring in my Kartana for Arcanine and put pressure on things. I could also attack his Lele with my Arcanine and double into his Lele. I don't know if his is faster. I missed that part. But I think that's a decent play. So he protects his Celesteela. Okay. So if this ends up working for me, that's great. But he's going to Psychium Z instantly into, I'm guessing, Arcanine. We may take those, though. I do have the vest, so I don't know if I brought Koko to this matchup, so that's probably going to make Celesteela a lot more harder to handle, which probably could have thought about that better. Hello, Chris Chris Phi 1197115. How are you doing, buddy? So Moonblast's gonna go off into that. We took the Psychium Z there, but Flare Blitz might KO Arcanine in return. We get the KO on its Lele though. Yeah. Okay. So Arcanine's going down. So how am I gonna take out his Celesteela? Because that's gonna be a pain in the butt now. Kartana, maybe? I can try and protect my Tapu Lele a bit, and then maybe pivot Garchomp, but life is kind of hard, because I'm basically left with Kartana and Garchomp to try and take out this Celesteela here. It also depends on what he has. He might bring an Arcanine too. And I might have to just leave Celesteela to the end game and like try and chip it away. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have let Arcanine just take that willy-nilly, maybe switched in Kartana, but live and learn. P2 coming in, okay. Chris, I don't play VGC, but I like watching it. Well, cool. I'm glad that you get someone to watch for a little bit. I'm going to be streaming till about 5 o'clock. And this is actually one of the, I guess one of the top downloaded QR teams. So what do I want to do? I kind of like taunting the P2 so that it can't get up a Trick Room. But that also opens me up for Celesteela to do things, so I'm in kind of a very bad spot. I could just go for the damage off onto P2, but I think I'm just in a bad spot regardless. And I don't know if he has Protect or anything, so... Just got a notification of something. I'm going to Dragon Claw or something. I ran out of time. I'm in a bad spot regardless because I can't do anything to Celesteela right now. Alright, so I Dragon Claw the Celesteela for massive damage, and it's going to self up for free. Probably could have taunted it, but he doesn't Trick Room at least. So... Troublesome situation. I'm basically just kind of left with trying to get rid of P2 or doing as much damage as I can. But yeah, life is hard because Celesteela's on the field and I can't touch it. So let's get damage off on P2. It's not going to protect, so unless he doesn't have anything to really switch into Tech Rage now, so I'll at least be getting solid damage off onto it before I'm sure the Ice Beam's going to come. Psychic going to do about half to this P2, so Tech Rage might be enough to take it out at that range. So I might be able to keep Garchomp for a bit longer. Alright, so P2 goes down. And Celesteela is going to start Leech Seeding. So far, no Heavy Slam, but that's still in the realm of possibilities. Alright, so we see Marowak come in here. So, number of possibilities that could happen. He is kind of safe. His Marowak can take an Earthquake, and I just burned my Z move, so it's able to get off some damage. That said, Celesteela, not really threatening Garchomp too much. What I could do is taunt Celesteela to try and stop it from at least getting Leech Seeds off, and then prep it so that I can at least start Sacred Swording. But life is still difficult because Marowak's kind of free on the field. So, I think my play here, I'm going to Protect and try Earthquaking for damage. Alright, so Marowak does Protect. So he Heavy Slams into the Tapu Lele slot. Okay, so Marowak probably not going to be able to take a Psychic plus a Earthquake. And Lele's kind of null here. I could taunt the Celesteela before I go down too. So you could Protect too. That's kind of what I fear. So I think I'm just going to go for the safe Psychic and Earthquake and just try to play the end game. Oh, so I get the KO with Psychic, and I don't even have to, I didn't even have to Earthquake myself. Oh, okay. So yeah, feel free. You can either DM me on Twitch, or you can hit up my Twitter, which is pball010. So he's going to get a special defense boost. It's going to be pretty not important because I'm going to have 2 physical attackers. So it comes down to an endgame of Celesteela versus the world, and he very well could pull this off because I basically have to try my best to stall. So So it's basically Scarf Kartana with Sacred Sword versus this Celesteela. He's not going to be able to Leech Seed Kartana at least, so that's good. If it has Flamethrower, then we're basically screwed because I have no way out then. Celesteela protects. Guess get more Leech Seed damage. So we've seen Protect, Sub, Leech Seed, Heavy Slam. So this is basic Celesteela. So this is going to come down to Celesteela versus Kartana endgame. So it's going to come down to which one-on-one can win this. And I've never seen this one-on-one, so I'm going to play it out. Celesteela is a lamp with arms. Yes, Chris F. Chris Phi. Is it Chris F or Chris Phi or Chris Florida? Alright, so Sacred Sword breaks the sub. And Dragon Claw is going to do just a little bit of damage. We saw like 10, 15%. Heavy Slam going off on a Garchomp, I presume. No, he goes on to Kartana. So he's already trying to play for this endgame, but he'll get just a little bit of HP back. And I guess keep Leech Seeding, but... So I have an interesting idea. What if I KO'd my own Garchomp with Sacred Sword, get the boost, and then try to 1v1 the Celesteela so that he can't get any more Leech Seed. So I'm going to try it. Alright, so Celesteela protects. Cool. So he's basically letting me do this. So I'm going to get a free Beast Boost. I think. I will get a little raw skin damage in recoil, so it's a bit of a trade, but... Just call you Chris. Alright, Chris. Alright, so that Sacred Sword did a good bit to that Celesteela. Maybe a 3-hit KO. He's got leftovers, so it's still a very close match. The Beast Boost is definitely going to help me, though. Because this should be a pretty safe 3-hit KO. Even with protects. You might even need one double. Okay. Yeah, Heavy Slam not doing much to this Kartana, so I basically win this endgame. He has to nail like 50 protects to even have a chance, but he's probably just going to forfeit, so... Good game, Snipey.